Next up at UFC Kansas City, we have what might be the most exciting fight on this card. We got Brandon Royval taking on Matheus Nicolau. Brandon Royval, 14-6 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off the submission win over Matt Schnell last year. And he's taking on Matheus Nicolau, 19-2.
Is it Matheus? I would say Matthias, but I don't know.
Matthias, who the hell knows?
I'm not fluent yet.
The problem is you can't even watch. Like, you have to listen to John Anik. He will say it correctly every time, but DC says it the way I say it.
Yeah,
he's just saying whatever the hell he wants.
We were doing Portuguese review on the live stream Saturday. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds like a blast. 19-2 overall. He's 5-0 in his last 5. He's also coming off a win over Matt Schnell just 3 months ago. Royval, we've seen this name a million times. He's one of the most exciting guys you're going to watch in the UFC. Always looking for a finish, but he has plenty of cardio. He can fight for 15 full minutes. He just never does. He's dangerous on his feet, diverse striking, great speed, solid grappling with tricky submissions, and he's just willing to chase them. He will put himself in harm's way to try to snatch up a submission. Brandon Royval is a problem for a lot of people, but he is kill or be killed with all but one of his UFC fights ending by finish. And he's taking on Matheus Nicolau, who's a good, clean striker, incredibly technical, but also a competent grappler as well. He's got 10 takedowns in 7 UFC wins. When he gets you to the ground, he's going to, unlike Brandon Royval, he's going to take his time, stick with control, work from one thing to another, instead of like Brandon, who literally is just chasing, can get reversed and just, make a bad decision.
He's like a little Ryan Hall down there.
He is like a little Ryan Hall down there. He's on a 6-fight win streak. And again, coming off that win over Matt Schnell, I love Nicolau here. This should be an incredible fight between two really fun, fast-paced guys. I do have a bet on Nicolau for premium. And I think Brandon's going to be the more dangerous guy overall, but I think Nicolau's going to be able to control that pace, stay out of the danger, and just piece up Brandon Royval with just his technical striking. My premium bet on him was a half a unit, because I'm a little more gun shy than Jacob. A half a unit money line. I got it at minus 155. Woo. He's now minus 208. Those are incredible odds.
That really is.
If you're a premium member, you saw those odds, and frankly, the difference between minus 155 and whatever this line closes at pays for premium. That right there is if it wins. If it loses, then my bad. If it wins, that gap right there pays for premium. So Nicolau's the pick. Got a bet on him. Jakey boy, what do you think?
Yeah, I think everyone would admit that they're fans of Brandon Royval. Jesus Christ.
All
right, can we start this over? Go ahead. Let's just start the whole thing over if you don't mind.
Jacob and I are going to break down all of our picks and bets. Go
ahead. So I think we're all fans of Brandon. And I'm excited for this matchup because he finally is going to fight Nicolau. I mean, there are so many people that get in the cage and they don't want to fight Nicolau because he's just such a good counter striker. He's a very fast, precise, powerful counter striker. When people get in front of him, they wait for him to throw because they want to counter off him. But he's such a high IQ fight, guys. He doesn't mind waiting. He will wait. But finally, we have a guy, Brandon Royval, who's going to get in his face because Brandon Royval, as Angel mentioned, kill or be killed. He doesn't give a shit if he goes to the ground. If he gets knocked down, he will still try to roll out of positions. He's going to get in Nicolau's face, and we're going to find out if Nicolau can handle the pressure because even if he drops Royval, the fight's not over. Royval has won fights where he gets dropped and he wins scrambled. Nicolau is going to have to be on his P's and Q's this entire fight because Royval will do wild shit on the feet, on the ground. He's got to be careful. Now, Nicolau, I think, is definitely the better fighter. Nicolau is a champion-level fighter. I believe he can be champion. Last time I've said this, by the way. Every time I say this about a guy, they end up losing. But I am a little bit biased. I'm a big fan of Nicolau. He is the boyfriend of Luana, who really kind of fucking pissed me off this past weekend. But he's a champion-level fighter, and he's going to have to show it in this matchup because Royval is a very dangerous guy. There is a world. I don't think Royval is going to hurt Nicolau on the feet. He's just way too technical. He stays safe. He keeps his range. He has great footwork. So I think it's going to come down to Nicolau either engaging in the wrestling if he wants to, I don't know why he would, or hurting Royval. Now there's a scramble, and Royval loves those scrambles. Weirder things have happened than Royval finding a submission in a scramble versus a guy like Nicolau. But he is also a very, very good grappler. He knows what's going on down there. So I got to go Nicolau all the way in this matchup. As Angel mentioned, Royval is kill or be killed. Unfortunately, I do think he ends up getting killed in this matchup. So I got, full transparency here. You want a free fucking premium bet? I did it inside the distance. Nicolau. There you go. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I think. Well, first of all, shut the fuck up with the premium bets.
Well,
okay,
full transparency. We gotta be transparent.
Not beforehand.
You gotta
not
be fucking
before.
transparent. Wait, he said. Well, hold on a second. He said his bet. He didn't say how many units. He didn't say how many units.
Transparency is after, not before. We're selling stuff here. And you mentioned Brandon Royval gets knocked down here and get up again.
When I get up again, you're never gonna keep me down. I got knocked down. When I get up again, you're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a tongue drink. He drinks a tongue that remind him of the good times. He drinks a tongue that remind him of the best times.
Brandon Royval was dropped by Matt Schnell in that last fight before he ended up getting that win. So if Nicolau cracks him, pounces, could end up in harm's way accidentally. So if you want to unlock the rest of our premium bets and not the ones that Jacob just keeps, you know what you do in the live stream too, that I don't say anything. Jacob's very sensitive. A lot of you guys don't know this. The reason I don't go in on him when he has bad weekends is because I literally get angry.
It's my fault.
I get angry text messages.
People were like attacking you.
Oh, I caught so many strays for your bullshit.
It literally is my fault. He didn't talk about my bets because he knew I'd get upset because I have in the past about him talking about my bets. So he just didn't want to piss me off and in turn pissed off the entire fucking internet. Holy shit.
That is literally what happens. I caught a bunch of strays because I didn't want to be. I was like, it's my video. I'm going to talk about my bets. I'm not going to be like, Jacob sucks, but I didn't. So I just ignored it because Jacob has sent me nasty text messages in the past. Anyway, I lost my entire point.
I know. It was I had something to say too, and I don't remember what you were talking about either.
I lost my entire point.
Hold on. Let me rewind the stream because I had a good thing I was going to say, I think. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there's the music. Oh, there's this.
There's me singing.
Hold on, huh?
I'm waiting. Still waiting.
Yeah, I think it's right here. Hold on, chat. If you want to unlock the rest of our premium bets. Oh, you know what you do in the live stream. Yeah. No, and I'll say what I put my premium bets before the fight starts.
Yeah.
No, I actually got a lot better at that. I used to do it like
I watched the whole live stream. It was on there every time.
After I do it like right when the fight, like when the books are closed, like they're announcing the fighters when I start showing them now. But before, because I knew that before, because I was like, holy shit, people can just look at all the premium bets right before and place it. So I wait until it's like the books are closed, like right when they're doing an introduction.
Because I was watching,
and then I'll show them.
I was watching. I'm like, this motherfucker, and I didn't send the text because you get very pissy.
Well, I have my phone on silent because I'm a professional. People want to say I'm unprofessional. Try again, pal.
Well, WeWantPicks.com. Unlock all the bets before Jacob just gives them away anyway.